Second chance shot. The Warriors pull it in. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. Here's Green. Looney with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. It's Podziemski on the wing. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Timeout call.
Oh my. Oh.
An all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Hield.
Yeah.
Back to Curry.
You said what?
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
All right.
Counted from distance.
Bet. Charge, baby. Come on.
That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Curry. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got them looking like
Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Boston trailing. He shoots it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brown's got his second basket.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Substitution for the Warriors. Raymond Green.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Outside Podziemski. Back to Jackson Davis. Outside Moody. Pass to Podziemski. 3-pointer off the mark. Boston with the ball. White on the wing. Left side Tatum. Goes up on the baseline. Jackson
That's
Davis
you,
grabs the miss.
JT.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And the Warriors miss again. And it's the Celtics ball. One thing you can say about Boston, Graham, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, especially because of great draft picks and great trades.
Personal foul.
And good whistle there.
Team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw.
Trace Jackson.
So both teams making some changes here.
Along for 2.
Eddie's good on the second. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Oh, boy. Tatum has
Give me that.
every area on the floor.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Cornette. Butler with a steal. The 3 from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
3.
Curry's got 7 points. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
What a coaching staff.
Give me that.
Happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Goes up again. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Drew Holiday.
Second team foul.
Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Jimmy Butler on the attack.
Boston foul.
He's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
And the jam by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
And the Warriors call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this time out wisely.
Assisted.
Woo!
Gary,
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Heel.
still 3 seconds.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
For the Warriors.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
1 for 1.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
To the paint. Here's Post. Left side, Kuminga. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. Brown with some nice D. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Craig. The rebound by Peyton. And the Warriors with possession here. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, they found some decent looks. The shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Here's Brown. And he drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
For 2 shots.
Well, look, Brown is a handful. Sometimes you just have to foul.
Here's Santos. He's scoreless. Here's Peyton. What if it goes? Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
That free throw misses.
Santos taking 3 shots.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
With the score, resulting 27. The Warriors 34.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Warriors lead by 7. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps is showing he can slam it too.
And it's Boston scoring again.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the work. They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Headed to the floor.
Stan, we've seen a resurgence from Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Put your hands together. Once again, they are Celtics Entertainment.
The Warriors leading. By Right side, Green. Curry looking it over. Butler on the wing. Butler right to the heart.
Butler.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Here's Pritchard. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
White on the wing. Pass to Horford. Unloads from 13.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots. But I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Hauser. Horford with it. From downtown. And again, Austin with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Outside for Green. Launches it. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Gotta be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Ryan, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. From deep. Porzingis grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Horford. Here's Pritchard. Uses the glass on the layup. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Butler on the wing. Into the lane. Pass to Looney. Oh, misses the dunk.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
To halt the run. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Green. Outside for Butler. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Porzingis. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hauser. And here's Porzingis. Green covering. Now White. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Green.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Back to Pritchard. Horford in the high post. It's stolen by Looney. With 1 on the clock.
Mate.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
The Celtics 44. The Warriors 40.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors call time here.
Timeout, Golden State. Now is the time to get up and get wild.
Celtics with the lead. Three-pointer, Holiday. Nails it from three.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Drains the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The three ball. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive ball. What a play.
Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Curry. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Butler. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And it's Tatum with the ball from Boston. Pass to Holiday. Again, the Celtics good for two more.
Okay, Drew Holiday. We see you still have some great handles.
Outside Podziemski. And here is Green. Back to Podziemski. Outside for Green. On the wing, Curry. 5 to shoot. Pass to Looney. To take the lead. And it's Cornette with the rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that.
The assist.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Holiday.
Oh!
Wait, hey, those are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Outside for Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, what a cinch for the moment. Green, big time bucket.
Outside, Brown. And he's going for the
Hey!
Tatum slams it home.
Well, you know who their number one option is when they need a big bucket. And Tatum rarely disappoints.
Assisted by
That Steph relishes taking key shots is what he's out there to do.
To the inside.
Oh my goodness, get to the cup.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Podziemski with it.
Give me that.
Tipped. It's Podziemski on the wing. Off the mark there with a three.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking
Put him to bed, Drew.
And the basket by Holiday.
biggest play of the night. Holiday not shot.
Give me that! What a block!
Goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 6. A kick out, Curry. Back to Green. Here's the three.
That shit, man.
Right side Tatum. Lets it fly from 18. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Jason Tatum.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Curry for 3.
shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
This run has poured a bucket of water.
What a game.